Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
He's in plenty of space here. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rashford is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rashford. He's found a way through, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Al Hilal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's worked it through. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shot! And that's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester, impressive jump, and he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Getting up there! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
It's a really well-measured ball. Not where it came from. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. Foden. Oh, nice touch. Alexander-Arnold wants to run onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's going wide left. Ribéry. Well, that has not gone well. Foden. Foden ventures forward. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Serginho. And here's Messi. And Messi! And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Ribéry. Tchouaméni. Spread neatly. Ribéry has it out wide and in space. Van Dijk clears it away. Al Hilal have it back and can go again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Dembele. Rodri. Messi. Oh, super find. Haaland. Ribéry. Crosses it in here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. De Ligt. And it's Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Just past the 40th minute mark. Alonso. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Xabi Alonso must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
He's looking wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. De Ligt. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. That's destined for the flank. And that signals the end of the first period.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Substitutions taking place.
The second period is underway. Rodri. That's a good run he's making there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Has a look up and delivers.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Now it's Dembele. And he's found a way past. Oh, super. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Dembele! Grimaldo. Serginho. Serginho calmly anticipates. Rodri.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Space for him to turn and look. Hoisted in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
The attendance for this match
Foden is onto it in a flash.
898.
Thuram. It's a good-looking delivery. Now it's Yamal. In again. There's the header! And that's a good finish. They're back within reach. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? That's a throw. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And that's another throw. Rodri has it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. He's having a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Xavi Alonso, that is good alertness. Rodri. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Rashford.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 26, Robertson. Number 17,
Robertson.
Substitution.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Robertson. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. And that is out of play. Back in once more. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's had it taken off him. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Chooses to go crossfield. Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? Towering header! And it's in! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. He slings it in. Mariki. That has been slung wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Into the last 5 minutes. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Pass is just off target. There will be a throw-in. Lookman. There's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
There will be
There's official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So no flag here, and he whips it in. Turan. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that will be the final act. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Information bulletin from the regional police
Foden,
department.
hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everyone,
Win
and
today,
welcome to
and they will be up there amongst the elite. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Manchester United with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
The cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That pass has been well intercepted. Quality ball. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. And that is expertly dealt with.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. And it's McAllister. And here's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Dembele ploughing through the middle. Asensio can clear it away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rashford. Rashford crosses. And Dijk can get it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Rashford. Messi. He's in a great position here. He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This ended up in no man's land. McAllister. And here's Foden. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, they could be caught out, and another try! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe. No luck with that dink over the top. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Serginho finding himself in space. Oh, great leap! And that is high.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if...
There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the finish! And he's stuck it away. A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Madrid get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found a way through.
At a time.
He's having a shot! And a neat finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
At least that has given their chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. The referee has given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And that signals the end of the first period.
Manchester United have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, now he can run away with it. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That is good alertness. Foden. McAllister with the clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Castolo. Chouameni. Rashford in acres of space out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Rashford. Alonso. Now he's Messi! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a goal kick. Not the most convincing of passes. Chouameni. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Castolo. Spread out to the left. Now can he... It's Asa! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
They've played it short. And it's Messi. Messi goes for goal! And this is Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. He has a look up. Xavi Alonso. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's going wide left. Camavinga. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Asa! It's anyone's ball now. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well measured. He's being urged to shoot. It's Rashford! Off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Little pass back. Dembele, chance! Dembele, brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times...
Can he finish? And he steered it beyond the post.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Van Dijk. Akanji. Chouameni. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Look at the space here. Alonso! Oh, impressive strike. Mbappe. Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's
2
clever.
minutes has been indicated.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Time added on, will...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Big moments in a big game. He is off. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to...
He's gone for it!
Oh, it's hit the post!
Oh, good finish!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they...
And that's that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests
And
await.
now, please turn towards the screen.
You sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Manchester United really were brilliant today, Peter.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Wright
shapes to shoot! He doesn't look too happy with that. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And this is Messi. He's dealt with that really well. Iraq have the chance to go the other way. That's a promising position. Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Over to the right flank. And he plays one through. Shot could be on. Dembele! Nicely spread. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's picked his way through. Van Dijk clears. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Olmo. Spread to the right. Valverde. Oh, that's delightful. Dani Olmo. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's onto this. He's found some... It's Dembele! Goal! Manchester United! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
Rashford! And no mistake. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Good chance here! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Dembele. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United with the lead. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United leading now. Looking for options for movement. That's a throw. Hernandez with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Rashford. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great ball if he can get there. It's Dembele! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Can he get onto this? Pass is just off target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely aimed pass. Rashford chasing after it. And it's Rashford. Showing great feet there. Oh, nice touch. Çalhanoğlu. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United are up by 2 in this truly end-to-end contest. What will the second half bring us? So off we go again. Çalhanoğlu. Aims beyond the defence. Foden. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. What's going wide left? Van Dijk. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Çalhanoğlu. Akanji.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He won't be happy with that one. Dembele.
Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Schlotterbeck. Iraq are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away.
That is good strength.
Rashford, not one to pass up the chance. Valverde! Oh, nearly.
And it's Rashford. Pinches it off him. Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball.
Rashford receives it in a wide position.
Now this could be a chance.
Foden
Stood up well to him there.
Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, that's a good run down the left. That has found him in acres of space. Chouameni. That has been slung wide.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
There's the shot! And a neat finish.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Quality ball.
Oh, well measured. Now it's Foden. He has found the way through. Played out towards the right wing. He slings it in.
A header! Oh, good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Dembele. Number 11, Rashford. Coming on the field.
Oh, sweet
number
feet.
17.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Number 26.
Xabi Alonso
Robertson.
Defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Rijkaard cuts a frustrating... Oh no, this does not look good.
And he's worked it through. Well, hang on. And it's there! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
The goal scored for Manchester United after 85 minutes is number 27, Serginho. Serginho. Serginho.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him. Chance, surely! An early chance, their first of the game.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Serginho. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rashford. That's a good run down the left. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. Rashford, he's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's Rashford! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's come to nothing. And he's gone searching crossfield. Ronaldo chasing after it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shot could be on. Foden! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0, and things are starting to look off. Chance for a shot! Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Rashford could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hope.
And Messi! That's destined for the flank. That is good alertness. And this is Dembele. Dembele! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, that's nice. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that was vital. Now there's a fine ball. Foden. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And he shoots! And a neat finish! And that is his first! The first, surely, of many, many to come!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Can he finish? Spread it left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo making good progress. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. Xabi Alonso can clear it away. Tries from distance. Çalhanoğlu. Can he spark a counter here? Floated through. Di Gregorio gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Çalhanoğlu. And that signals the end of the first period. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And this is a quick
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks so... He's having a shot!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Dembele, Rashford, good read, needed to be. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that could set him on his way. And it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. McAllister. And Jamal. Azar. Now Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The message is clear, none shall pass. Zanetti. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely spread. Foden. Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Probing pass. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Çalhanoğlu clears without hesitation.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Here's a chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Can he get on the end of this? It's going across. And a header! And the ball's come loose here. McAllister.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the pass is intercepted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Mbappe chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodgers looking for the run. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Foden, and now the breakaway. Now it's Foden. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and there's the shot! In he goes again! No, got right underneath it.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super ball of Foden! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's Dembele! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top drawer. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you're walking through the gates.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pass somewhat off target. Pickford sends that a long way. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Alonso. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Dembele. Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he get onto this? Getting up there! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Foden. It's been slipped through. It's Dembele! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Now it's Messi. Dembele. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, easy pickings there. Pinches it off him. Koundé cuts it out. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Nicely spread. Foden finding himself in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Romario is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's cut it out. Giroud. Rashford. And he's running through, tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now that looks a decent ball. Messi! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Foden picks it up out wide. Lovely feet.
Oh, really well played.
Foden! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Serginho. Azar. Great vision. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, sweet feet. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serginho. Can he get it through? Akanji spots it and intercepts. Xavi Alonso.
There will be one.
Always onto this. It's Dembele! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have...
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And
it's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So straight into the second half. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho looking for the run. Hazard hangs one in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
That has been slung wide. And it's been played through. And And the shot! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Scholes to Totti. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's not got that quite right. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Totti. Big chance! Now that was quite some save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Akanji gets it away. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Totti! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Only partially clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No, again there's no way through. Foden going face to face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Dembele. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
And a header! And a neat finish! And they are right back within touch! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. And he's been shifted off it. Foden. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that has not gone well. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nice looking ball. Çalhanoğlu. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Azar. And it's Serginho. Totti. That is a brilliant interception. Serginho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's quick to get rid.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. And this is Dembele. Juli gets on his bike and on the move.
4 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
great run, magical! Space for him to turn and look. And that's aimed into the middle. Ah, that's a fine interception. Xavi Alonso. Well-timed, excellent interception. And they've got rid. Serginho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Dembele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So we're very much on the way now. Manchester United with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Always onto this. chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Guardiola attempts a clearance. Chance here to counter. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Big chance! And again, it's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's picked his way through, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Shot, tries a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Serginho. And he's gone backward here. Foden! What a hit. The save was firm.
Foden clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
It's their second corner of the game. Forced to go back. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kane. He is through here. Son Heung-min. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Serginho, ball in towards the middle. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Son Heung-min. He has found a way through. Now can he find it? It's Son Heung-min! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. That's been cut out, well played. Kamavinga getting on for a third of the way through the game. Guardiola shifted it to the flank. Oyarzabal. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a cute ball. Son Heung-min. Played into space. Kamavinga pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Foden.
That's going in strongly.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Guardiola. And Son Heung-min. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. Now he's... Messi!
And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. But he was quick to react. That's a little off target. Çalhanoğlu. That's where it came from. Great vision. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Fagioli. And it's Son Heung-min. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. It's Dembele!
And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that's a tidy finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the bit.
And that is the end of the first half.
Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So the action resumes. That pass has been well intercepted. Fagioli. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Foden in acres of space out wide.
Oh, he's got a crucial block. And the finish! And no mistake. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
And here's Kane. That's good play.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Now it's Messi.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's through here. Foden receives it in a good position here. That has been knocked clear. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Son
è di
Heung-min.
80.607
Kane.
spettatori.
Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Son Heung-min. Foot in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9, numero 44. Lasciano il campo per il numero 26, il numero 25.
Oh, what has happened here? That has been cut short. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Messi! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Valverde picks it up out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Calhanoglu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And claimed it back. It's Rashford! Sensational from Rashford! A finish of true class! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Messi. It's played through for him. Half an hour gone in the second half. Camavinga. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Valverde.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. Dembele! No, it's wide.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's Dembele! And a neat finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Mikel Oyarzabal over to the right flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Messi. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kamavinga. Son Heung-min.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's in plenty of space here. He's got a... Messi! Çalhanoğlu. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things already rolling. That's put paid to the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the goalkeeper.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought it?
It's Dembele! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Azar. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, just skips past his man.
Romario clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Serginho. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Neither side yet able to find the net. Serginho. Serginho's cross. That'll be a throw. Foot in. Koundé. And it's Scholes. Totti. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to get it away. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's intervened well there. Rashford. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he plays one through. That's a little off target. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Serginho attempts a clearance. And he can thump it away.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Can he finish? And he's hit it long. In with the challenge. Çalhanoğlu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Scholes. He is through here. Tries a shot! Rashford. Xavi Alonso.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And this is Dembele. Driving forward. Matches could... Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they...
That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7, Matthias Cunha.
So the action resumes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
This is Batistuta. Julie. Xabi Alonso gets it away. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cross to the back post. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way. Chance for a shot! Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that was very necessary. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Foden. No, that's been intercepted. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, what a ball! Manchester United have reclaimed it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Ball swung in, and that has been cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Foden. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and he's in here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Dembele! It is a fantastic goal! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
Hazard! Çalhanoğlu can clear it away. Oh, it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. So just the keeper in his... Can he finish? That's a decent clearance. Oh, good take in a good area. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a lovely, neat pass. Totti. To Hazard. Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Totti. The ball has bounced loose now. Chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Serginho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho is in a really good position out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. The final 5 minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Akanji. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Çalhanoğlu.
There they go, hunting again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And it's Totti. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... Totti! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Totti is offering a right smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Getting up there! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. That looks a cracking ball. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, great leap!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's quick to return it. Rashford threads one in. And this is Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Hazard receives it in a good position here. And that has been cleared. And he whips it in. Keeper's dealt with that. There's the shot! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It scores! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Alexander-Arnold, he's got away. Oh, no joy this time. Scholes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely spread. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckenbauer is there to clear. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a shade optimistic. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Foden, looking for options for movement. Oh no, what has happened here? Takes a shot! And no, just off target. Koundé. Totti. And this is Dembele. And here's Foden. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that has not gone well. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And the through ball. And this is Romario. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Milan with a chance to get level.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Impressive jump. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It is compelling, this.
Real chance!
Defending of the desperate variety.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Incoming delivery. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance.
Messi!
Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Messi quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Messi, spread it left. Back to the keeper it goes. And it's Serginho. Showing good feet. Serginho, he's found a way through. Flashes it across. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Totti is eyeing up his options in the middle. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Cross to the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And they can counter here. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Romario. He's
Romario! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Totti with the cross. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And the counter is on.
Oh, great chance!
Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Foden. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, shot a goal! Oh, what has happened? And another try!
Romario, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. He's picked his way through. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Rashford. Totti. It's Totti! Francesco Totti is a genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Hazard. He's found a way through. Hazard has been caught there. It's a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's having a good look here. Totti! Keeper's not concerned by that. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good ball.
And the shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's come to nothing. Rashford. That's the keeper's ball. And he's been shifted off it. Knocks it into space. And he's certainly onside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish.
With so little time left, grandstand finish.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise.